Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a ton of new content to go over, including a new set of stars of the month and a pretty special card from my boy TIMO MEIER for potting 5 goals against the LA Kings. Pretty sweet moment for me, not gonna lie. Love seeing TIMO explode this year, and I'm actually thinking that he might get a Team of the Season card at this rate. He's actually top 8 in scoring now. We'll tied for top 8. Same with TOMAS HERTL. So a little rant about my Sharks there. All right, let's get into the video. All right, we'll start first with the 88 Dylan Larkin. I'm not gonna lie, Dylan Larkin cards are among some of the best in Hockey Ultimate Team. Does have Thief as well as Applesauce and Light the Lamp. 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 91 agility, 6'1", so he's got good size, decent hand stats, and then great defensive abilities as well at 96 defensive awareness, 96 stick checking, and if a Thief activated, 86 on the draw. This is one of the better free-to-play or newer teams that you can go out and grab. This would be a great center or winger for you guys. A really ton of flexibility here. Not huge on 1T, but you could definitely activate it if you do have a newer team that doesn't have that many superstar abilities yet. So a great all-around card, someone that you should definitely look out for. Then we've got the 90 TOMAS HERTL from my Sharks. 6'2", great center size, like 6'2", obviously. 85 on the draw, 90 defensive awareness, 90 stick checking. So an all-around pretty decent center. 89 speed, 91 acceleration with synergies activated. If you can get Heart and Soul on there too, but that's going to be so difficult for a lot of people. Good shooting, good hand stats. Again, if you are looking for a decent center, this is a pretty good one. However, I will say if 90 is the cost or is in the range, his 90 overall style icon card is much better. So someone, if you're looking for a TOMAS HERTL card and you're looking for a center specifically, this would be a really good option for you. Then we've got the 89 Roman CERVENKA, and this has been one of the better stars of the month cards that you could get a little bit earlier on in the year. Booming shot as well as Gladiator or Thief. I'd much rather have Thief. Also has the gold quick draw ability, 91 speed, 91 acceleration, up to 95 agility, and then obviously with Thief activating, get 85 on the draw with good defensive awareness and stick checking, and then that good quick draw ability. This is a really, really nice centerman card for anyone that can't afford any of the master set cards or X Factors, anything like that. This is definitely one of the better center that you can get early on. If you started later on in the year, and even if you haven't, this is just a really good bottom 6 centerman that you could use for draws on penalty kills or draws specifically in your own zone. And then lastly, for the prime times, we've got the 89 ELIAS PETTERSSON with Thief and Heart and Soul. I've just never been a huge fan of ELIAS PETTERSSON cards, and a lot of people I've talked to and just people in my chat and whatnot, same kind of situation. I think he has great size at 6'2", but he plays a lot like Marner, like he's only 176 pounds, and he just gets knocked off the puck anytime that he has control of it. He's got gold tape to tape and elite edges. I like elite edges if you're using him on the wing, but just not an all-around good build here, under 90 skating for him, so I think this is probably definitely best left to just be sold for set fodder or keep for future sets. And then taking a look at his new X Factor, he does get Protector at tier 12 as his third synergy, does have Distributor to get up to 89 speed, and then Thief if you want to put him at center, or Magician. Again, just not a really good build. This is one of those cards that when I did that X Factor video, that the cost is getting to be quite a bit, and as he moves up, he's just still not going to be all that competitive compared to some of the other ones for the cost that it's going to be. So pass all around on ELIAS PETTERSSON, unless, of course, you're a Pettersson fan, then obviously you want to invest in him. So on to the 90 TIMO MEIER for his 5-goal night, setting a Sharks franchise record. And I'm not going to lie, I remember back in my first full season of being a Sharks fan, the year that Thornton became a Shark, I thought that Chichu had a 5-goal game in which that he scored like 5 different ways, but I guess it was only 4. But I remember him having like a shorthanded goal, a power play goal, even strength goal, and a empty netter, something along those lines. But I thought he had 5 in one game in that one magical year when the Rocket, but I guess I was wrong. But he's got Workhorse and Distributor, so a great combo of skating stats here. But it's the same thing with TIMO MEIER cards. He just always is very mediocre skating. He's 90 overall, and he has 90 overall skating with the synergies activated. Something interesting, though, is if he is going to be one of the better cards for you, I don't think he's going to be overly expensive, unless, all of a sudden there's a ton of Sharks fans out there. If you have him in your top 6, having the gold-born leader ability, if it is in the top of your lineup, I think is super impactful. I have the silver one on Zetterberg, and you'd be surprised at how often that really helps out your line. So he's a nice build all the way around. It reminds me a lot of Sidney Crosby, but I'll be curious to see how much he goes for and if there's any on the market. He also did get the silver shocking off for that shocking off 5th goal on Jonathan Quick. Man, what a game. On to the new stars of the month. We'll start with the 90 92 VEINI VEHVILÄINEN with Applesauce as well as Magician. Has gold post to post and X-Ray, which is definitely a nice combination of abilities, but he is only 6'1". However, he does have 66 aggression. I wouldn't recommend using any goaltender that's like below 6'3", but he does have gold post to post. Let me know if you guys try him out. I love seeing in the comment section for anyone that does get to use goaltenders because I just don't use all that many. It isn't going to drastically change your game, but this could be a nice one. Again, the gold post to post is definitely the best. Then we've got the 92 Atu Ratty 6'1" with Gladiator as well as Booming Shot or Thief. I'd probably go Booming Shot here. Does have Total Eclipse and Gold Tape to Tape. So my man Kesso in the Game Changer chat actually kind of brought this up last week, that there wasn't any Total Eclipse players, really. I think there was only one, and that was an icon. I think it was Stan Mikita. So they started putting Total Eclipse definitely more on some of these cards, and there's been a lot on wingers. However, if you use Thief instead of Booming Shot, even though I wouldn't really recommend it, although his agility's already maxed out, so there's probably no harm in it, to actually use him at center, he'll get up to 82 on the draw, which again is good enough if you are well-versed on the draws. The reason why I think that Total Eclipse is really only going to be impactful on centerman is because it really helps when you're screening the goaltender. So if you use Crash the Net or Overload, and your center is sitting in that slot, he is going to have a little bit more impact. If it has it on your wingers don't necessarily sit in front of the net very often. So he's got great skating. His shot is up to 99. This is a nice card for anyone that is looking for a decent center. It is going to depend how much you actually goes for on the market. We'll see if there's any up. 400K is absolutely absurd. No more than like 150, maybe 175 at most, and even then it's kind of pushing it. He doesn't have exceptional skating, but it could be a really fun build with Total Eclipse. Then we've got the 92 Matt White 5'10" center with 88 on the draw. Has wingman and fly the zone, so he could have 93 acceleration or 93 speed, whatever one you want, as well as Thief. So that is a really good combo. The only downfall here is that he's only 5'10". However, he has gold Total Eclipse and the Superstar Big Tipper. I would love it. I'm going to try really hard this week to pick up this card so that I actually try this out, because this could be a really, really nice combo of abilities. They haven't really been impactful yet. At least Big Tipper hasn't. However, Total Eclipse on a centerman, I just wish he was a little bit bigger, but this could definitely give him some value. 5'10" on a center is obviously pretty tough, especially in your own zone. But with Thief activated, he is going to have quite a bit of defensive awareness. Stick checking will be maxed and good face-off stats. So definitely a really, really nice card, including really good shooting. So he is definitely one to watch out for. We'll see if there's any up right now. Like, it's going to be expensive for sure, but if you're on the lookout, or if you maybe pack them untradeable, give these two a try. I would love to see these two in action. Another centerman, we've got the 92 Philip CHLAPIK with a Spark as well as Fly the Zone. So he does have 2 skating synergies and gold shutdown, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, and 95 agility. Shot is all over the place. He's got 89 accuracy on the slap shot, 96 power, and then wrist shot's also above 90s. Hand stats are very good, all above 93. Body checking's up there. Face-offs at 83 right now. Defensive awareness and stick checking at 91 and 95. This is a really good all-around card, especially for center. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is that I love shutdown, but on defenseman. But at such a low cost, this could be very good too. It's not like you don't po-check in your own zone with your centerman. So a really nice build. These cards, guys, are the ones that are always forgotten because they're not NHLers. So they might not have that big name draw that some of these other guys do. So always be on the lookout for these Stars of the Month cards, because they do tend to kind of go under what the normal cost is. There's just so few up on the market right now. 400K is absurd, but still a very good build there. And then lastly, we've got the 92 Leandro Profico 5'10" defenseman with distributor and fly the zone. This is a hard avoid. First of all, he's 5'10" as a defenseman, and with both skating synergies activated, he's up to 87 speed, 89 acceleration. His shot is great, as well as are his hand stats and defensive stats, but the gold shutdown is nice, but obviously you want someone a bit bigger. This is just a hard avoid all the way around. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.